welcome to RS Talk Show with Darnell and Jules.
Just us two.
Just us two. And Pat Leather. And Leather.
How you been, bitch? I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, it has been a very long time. I think the shade is real.
No, it's not shade.
Yeah,
I just have to call
I've been
you.
calling you.
I have to call you sometimes and just be like, you know, are you that busy? Trip to Atlanta, Beanie Babies, and merchandising. Are you that busy?
I'm just as busy as you are. Yes.
I mean, look,
we're both busy.
I learned from the best.
Hey, you better be with me. I learned from you.
So tell, because we haven't been on in a while. We have a show before this that Yann, you know, I don't know what the with Yann, but we have a show before this that needs to go up before this comes on.
It does.
We have a very special guest tonight. Her name is Isis Djata. Let me get that right because
Djata.
And she said Isis not like the terrorist.
No, Isis like the queen.
The goddess.
The goddess.
Right? Isis. And well, he was Isis was a pharaoh or something like that, right? We'll learn.
We'll find out when she gets here.
Isis Djata. Djata.
She's a producer, she's a writer, filmmaker,
law enthusiast,
actress as well.
She has a lot of body, honey. I'm asking about that body.
And she's also African.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about my Africans.
Yes, and you know how I feel about them too. Shout out to Ghana. She's from Ghana.
Yeah.
But right now we're gonna get into, what do you say, edgy talk?
Edgy talk. Let's talk about it. So, you know, the holidays are here.
Yes.
You ready for Christmas?
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be the one to be like, my Christmas spirit has died a long time ago. But I want to be the one
going to come down your chimney
tonight. So
Santa's coming early, people. He's coming early.
So I just had this aha moment the other day, listening to all this bullshit Christmas music that's been on since Halloween.
It has.
Christmas music has been on since Halloween.
Before Halloween.
So I been just listening. I've never really realized when she was like, Santa baby.
No, she was a whore.
Yes. Oh I never knew that until the other day.
And she wanted a ring.
Oh, I didn't know she was saying, and then I was like, wait a minute. She's saying Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Another aha moment I had about holidays and Christmas, because you listening to all this Christmas music.
Yeah.
What is the one thing, what would be the one reason that the Jackson 5 shouldn't have been singing Christmas songs?
Why could they with Jehovah's Witness?
Exactly.
That's why.
Mommy. And I can understand why you think
anyone would have known that, though?
A lot of people know that. And you know,
I mean, they know that they Jehovah's Witness, but
Catherine Jackson was a devout Jehovah's Witness. I think to this day that she still ministers and knocks on doors and stuff.
And you know, Kathy, you know, that singer, that song, Mommy Saw Santa.
I saw Mommy Kissed Santa Claus. Right.
But they really was talking about that daddy.
Were they?
Yeah.
Joseph?
Yeah.
I don't want you, Joe. Remember, that is my favorite part of that movie. I don't want you. I heard you, Joe. I heard you.
Not bad. It was just not bad.
Now, was your Jehovah's Witness when that happened?
They were Jehovah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Joe got an ass whooping that night.
But during Christmas time, things is kind of a little hectic now. People don't have that kind of cash flow running over to buy gifts. How will you select buying gifts for your significant others, for your close family? How will you choose to buy gifts if you don't have that much money?
Well, you know I'm a dollar store girl anyway, so.
Talking about...
I get the most expensive shit in the dollar store. I wouldn't go to the dollar store for you.
Talking about a grad bag.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's just how you love the person.
Yeah.
Or it's the situation between you and the person personally.
Yeah.
Or if you know the person is cheap.
But I know the best way, even if you don't really want to spend a lot of money, the best way to do things actually now is to do a lot of events where they're having grab bags, they're having Secret Santa. That way you won't be left out and you feel like you have done something for the holidays, you have given and gave. Even toy drives is good. Not even just toy drives, but people are doing like giving books, clothes, those type of things just for the holidays. But I think this thing needs to start to be all year round, not just wait until the holidays just to give.
There is a gift card machine, I believe, in Times Square. Where you can, not a gift card machine, a charity machine, where you can go and you pick an amount that you want to donate to whatever charity through the machine.
And then also, what I read on Instagram, where this girl was telling someone else, but she was putting it out there about something about Amazon, where you put your name in, and you buy a gift for someone, the names, and you end up getting between 6 to maybe 12 gifts.
Oh, wow.
And that was very interesting. That's how I wanted to maybe check into that.
Yes, you know you're very much an investigating kind of girl, private eye. Mm-hmm. Another thing that people do around the holiday times in a lot of stores and businesses and stuff is when they have like these secret Santas, as we say, or these guardian angels that'll go one day out to any Walmart or any Target and pay off someone's layaway.
Oh, speak about that.
Tyler Perry.
Yes. That was amazing.
$430,000 or something like that.
That's how much he paid. He did 2 on Walmart.
Yeah, he paid for everybody's layaway.
Wow.
But then somebody blew it up.
That's why he went on and spoke about it and said, because people don't know how to keep things.
Yeah.
I think they only had to pay a penny, and that was it.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the product that all you bottoms need before the holiday time. I notice every Thanksgiving, there are memes about the gays.
Yes.
Like gays, if you're a bottom, don't get until Saturday.
Right.
Don't do that this year.
Don't do it at all.
So what do you do to get prepared for that?
So I heard there's a product called Pure for Men.
Yes, I think
so
it's
you're
called
supposed to take this.
Pure for Men, yes.
Now, I do know someone who actually take it.
What's his name?
And he takes You would not do that to my friend, okay?
Tell us who it is.
But we had spoke about it, and I told him about it.
Because I kind of want to buy
And he checked it out. I think you should definitely buy it. No shade, no tea smell. But he was saying that as you take 2 twice a day. And he says it's really good. And it's also a fiber.
So do you think, because I know you have a jar of Metamucil, do you think we could just...
bitch, I do not.
There's no Metamucil in your bathroom?
It's Metamucil in your cornhole. How about that? Metamucil.
You're going to sit here and tell me I didn't see a bottle of Metamucil.
You have never, ever, ever in your whole life, honey.
Whole life. Go ahead. Okay, so what is it? But I just feel like you can take Metamucil for that. You're so rude.
I'm sorry. I was just cutting my phone off. Sorry, people. Sorry.
Metamucil.
What about it? I don't take it, but I know it's a fiber.
So I think it has chai or chi or however you say that, and some other fibers and stuff.
But one of the questions that people will, I'm sorry to cut across you, one of the questions that people will want to know is, does it make you run to the bathroom, or does it make you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna make it? It doesn't do that at all. But he did say around about 6 o'clock in the morning, you gotta go. But after that, you're good.
Oh, so it's like it's cleaning you up.
But
so you're always ready.
But you're not running.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you don't have the run.
Oh. I'm thinking you're saying like you're not running to the bathroom.
No, you're just not,
You're saying you're not running like you don't have the runs. Running like Chris Brown. Anything else you think people will want to know what to do for the holiday? I mean, well, I want to try it. I do want to try it, but I feel like if you could just take Metamucil. I mean, you could take like a fiber substance.
Yeah,
you can take like a fiber bar. You can eat some Cheerios. You can add fiber to your diet, and that should happen anyway.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving mud butt though. my friend said to me one time.
I'm choking.
I was talking to
mud butt.
Let's get into Miss Kevin Hart.
Oh, yes. They say he's gay bashing, but that was years ago.
I know. My whole thing is all hetero men gay bash, but then they so it doesn't even really matter.
Right.
I'm sure Kevin Hart somewhere and someday and sometime in his life played with some penis. He might not have played with a Barbie doll or Barbie house like he was saying to his son, but he sure touched somebody's nuts before. He's done some gay stuff.
Like,
hetero people are very gay. I'm sorry.
Like Dwight Howard. Was it Dwight or Dwayne?
It's Dwight, honey.
Dwight Howard. Did you see when he grabbed that guy's crotch in the audience?
And then he likes trannies.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Everything ain't for everybody.
Everything is.
Dwight, call me though.
Call me. I put a wig on for you.
For Dwight. Oh, bitch, when I ask you.
Money talks, bull walks, okay? I know he got some in the bank.
Bitch, when I ask you, you switch it to the swirl.
Yeah.
With the swirl.
So you want to pull it.
I was Dwight Howard's though. And any other girl that got the chance, male or female, rat, cat, dog, bitch. If it's gonna pay your light bill,
pay it.
If it's gonna change the cat litter, bitch. If it's gonna keep you afloat, give them that throat.
But don't ask him to pay your light bill when he can do more than that.
Right.
You gotta have an expensive light bill.
Bitch, did you hear what I said?
What?
If it's gonna keep you afloat,
yes.
give them that throat.
Yes, indeed.
But
Wash machine.
I don't fault him. Get off everybody's page.
Do y'all know what wash machine is? Y'all know what wash machine is?
We wanted to talk about them.
Tumblr.
Ending
Yes.
Tumblr.
They ending the porn section, correct?
Oh my God, I don't know what to do. You know how many dates I manifested just watching Tumblr? I swear to God to you,
but
every time I watch
they're
Tumblr.
all switching over to Twitter. A lot of porn is more on Twitter.
Twitter.
And it's off the hook on Twitter.
Tumblr, I have seen so much that I didn't even know existed about
like
Tumblr.
What?
You have like your ultra fags, fag worshipers, taking everything away from us.
Just switch on over to Twitter.
They took Craigslist. My thing is, Tumblr, we're gonna miss you.
Cardi B.
Offset.
Completely.
You know what's so funny? We have friends that are intelligent, but they're not really intelligent, sort of kind of like you. And
we're even. Mm-hmm.
And
come for me, I come for you. Go.
You know, me and friend, we were talking.
Who's friend?
Shaniqua.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about
nothing.
Don't do that. I lost my thought. We were talking about Cardi B. Sorry, Cardi B and Offset. And I think I put up the picture of like breaking news, a divorce,
right.
blah, 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 whatever.
Okay.
And Shaniqua said under the comment, she said, watch me get a picture of Culture now. And but after 2 hours after she said it, we had a picture of Culture. And I was like, how did you know that?
And what does she look like?
She's beautiful. She's more pretty than I thought she would be.
So is this...
To be honest.
So why...
Not to talk about children.
But why bring her out now?
Offset is not sexy to me. I could never really see why Cardi B decided to like...
I think he probably looked out the dreads. Once he cut his hair, he'll look better.
Because he does have like a Blackanese looking kind of thing.
He's going to jail soon anyway.
Offset?
Yeah.
For what?
Do you have a gun charge down in Miami, somewhere in Florida? One of them, I thought it was him.
No.
You sure?
No.
Wasn't it him?
It was Atlanta.
Yeah, it was him, right? I thought so. They happened like on
Just
like in
as long as they don't send Quavo.
They don't send his ass to jail.
Well, we know who is in jail, Mr. Tekashi, honey.
Oh yeah, he's done.
With the Celia, pick up with that Ripia. Don't drop that soap or you getting big picky.
He gonna be getting it soon.
Getting it good too. And they put him in general population.
Yeah,
bitch.
they gonna him down. You want to be a rainbow? You gonna be running through that bitch
you bitches want to steal our style.
With your color hair.
You bitches want to steal our style.
And guess what? I don't hear 50 Cent calling him his son now.
Ooh, child.
I don't hear 50 Cent talking with him no more.
How do we feel about Cardi B's divorce?
I don't. Power, move on. Good for you, girl.
But we have to give a shout out to Cardi B and all of the Grammy nominees. Cardi B is nominated up there with Drake and the rest of them. I think she has like 8 or 9, and she has a lot of them, 5.
Oh, 5.
Shout out to Toni Braxton too for always scoring 3.
Oh,
she got
good.
3.
Good for Toni.
Drake is leading, Kendrick and whoever else, somebody else is there, and all the White Imagine Dragons and all of them, but all the Grammy nominees. Congratulations to you, and we're manifesting we're gonna be on that red carpet in February. Us and our good friend Zach. Yes, I'm famous, aka Yes, I'm famous. When we come back from commercial, we do commercial.
Yes.
We have
don't say it, don't spray it.
You need it for this patent.
No, bitch. Don't say it. You need to water your animal, honey.
Stop. Hello, I'm trying to cut to...
Go ahead.
We'll be right back with Isis Djata.
Yes, we will be.
I went from being the son of the most feared man in New York to walking out of prison like a Stuttgart, a zero, a nobody, carrying a bag that contained the sum of my life over the past 8 years. There's nothing I wouldn't have done for my father. He used to run this town with an iron fist. Then the pegs came calling, and all the rats looking to save their own asses turned on him.
So, Carmine, I was reviewing your resume, and I just have one question for you. What makes you qualified for this job?
Well, I got a lot of energy.
Well, that's good. You're gonna need it to work with these kids. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'm a team player.
Being a team player is important, especially in this kind of setting, so I'm really happy you said that.
I don't say this to too many people. I'm like a teddy bear, you know? Kind of a softie when it comes to kids.
It's been hard for us to find qualified, dedicated people to come into this setting and work with the students of Mission View High School. As you can imagine, they're dealing with a lot of heavy stuff. So a few years ago, we formed this program for first-time offenders who, like yourself, had made a mistake in their past, but were looking to rejoin the workforce and give back to the community. We have one requirement though, Carmine. You have to be fully rehabilitated. So let me ask you, are you fully rehabilitated?
Absolutely.
Isis Djata.
Isis Djata.
Thank you guys for having me on. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for coming.
So Isis, you're a American producer, right? Writer,
Yep.
actress, director,
She's
right?
everything and above.
I'm every woman, Shaka
Yeah.
Khan, not Whitney Houston's version. It's all in me. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
So my name is Isis Djata, as you guys got right. I always say I'm Isis like the Egyptian goddess, not like the terrorist group.
Yes,
I have
Egyptian
to say
goddess,
that
Isis,
these days.
yes.
And I am a film producer, a director, a writer. I'm also a talent manager, and
Oh,
I
wow.
have a casting agency as well.
Nice. So tell me, Isis, how did you get started in the film and producing? What gave you that? You had it.
Well, it all started when I was just finishing law school. I graduated law school in 2013.
Oh, you're the bomb.
Got hit head on by a drunk driver 3 months before I graduated.
Oh, wow.
So once I graduated, I was kind of in a dark place, staying with my sister, and I was kind of down. And one day I was, in her room, and I said, I want to write a mob show. I'm a big fan of mob shows and mob movies. Goodfellas, Godfather 1 and 2, Sopranos. And I wrote my show Mob Mentality in 3 days in my sister's bedroom.
Nice.
Oh, get out of here. So do you date mob men?
No,
Because you are a lawyer.
I'm not
Do
a
you-
lawyer. I only have a law degree.
Sorry. Well, I mean, that would make you a lawyer,
But you
right?
can be.
You can
You
be.
are not allowed to, but you have to pass the bar.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's the bar,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. I don't know, my girl. I work retail. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying to you is, what fueled this love or this passion for
I have-
mafia mentality?
Well,
stuff?
I've been a writer my whole life. I have a bachelor's in journalism, and I've been writing stories since I was a kid. It kind of helped me escape anything in my life that wasn't going on that was great. Mob shows, what made me write about a mob show? There's something about the Italian mobster. They just had a swagger. The way they did it, it was just,
They
it
are
made
sexy,
it seem
honey.
like being a
And
gangster
it's a
was
lot
cool.
of action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just made it seem like being a gangster was cool the way they did it, even though we know it's really not in real life. It's not glamorous.
It
No,
might
it's
be
not.
on Staten Island.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some there. Yeah. The mob reality TV show that's
Right,
no
right.
longer here.
Yeah,
So you're the casting director. You wrote the screenplay and all
I
that
did.
kind of stuff. What mindset did you go in when you were saying, okay, I'm doing now I'm going to take this, what I wrote, and I'm going to bring it to life? Did you have this image of the men that you know, because you're a fan of, I'm sure you're a fan of Robert De Niro
Of
and Al
course,
Pacino
yes.
and all those guys, Joe Pesci and all those guys.
Yes.
What images did you have in your mind that you wanted your men to be?
Right. Well, when I started writing Mob Mentality, the first thing that I had in mind was that I wanted to entertain and educate at the same time. So when we think of mobsters, we think of dark hair, dark eyes,
drug dealers.
muscular guys, and they all just kind of look the same. But I said, there are a lot of Italian people that are blonde hair and blue-eyed.
Right.
So I started researching in Italy, and I found a city called Torino, coastal city, and at least half of the population, or almost half, is blonde hair and blue-eyed.
Oh, wow.
So I said, I'm going to make my lead guy blonde hair, blue-eyed. His whole family's going to be from Torino. They're all blonde hair, blue-eyed. Because I wanted people to know that you can be a gangster and be Italian and have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
Well, they've
And
been
you're
gang-
showing something different
Well, I
because
wanted to,
everybody's
yeah.
used
Look,
to
if we
seeing
wanna
that,
get
that
technical.
same.
If we want to get technical,
Same
blonde hair,
people.
blue eyed, they've been doing it been gangster for a while.
Very much so. So how did you prepare for your casting? Like, how did you do your research? How did you go about?
So when we decided to cast the show, we had a team of about 6 people. We were not completely ready for the success as far as how many people would come out. We placed a casting call notice on Backstage.com. Backstage, not Backpage.
He knows about Backpage. Go ahead.
We placed it on Backstage.com.
Is there anything wrong with that page?
She's talking.
The response was overwhelming. We had about 500 actors who replied to the casting notice, and about 125 came out each time we held castings.
Wow,
we held
great.
castings twice. I actually found my lead guy, the one who plays Carmine. I found him during the first casting call.
Oh, nice.
He is fine.
So I have
He
a
is
funny
nice
story. Can I
looking.
tell you the story of how we found
Go
him?
ahead, Isis.
Without him being interrupted, yes.
So we're inside the casting room, and I'm going through the headshots of actors who have already come in and trying to familiarize myself. And my friend at the time runs into the room and says, Isis, Thor is outside. And I said, Thor? Who's Thor? She's like, Thor is outside. And I said, well, bring him in. So she said, I'm not sure if he's here for us, but you got to see him. This guy, she was going crazy.
He's
her
fine.
husband was sitting there watching her salivating, and I'm like, stop before you get a divorce.
Is she a brown woman? Is she a woman of color?
And she never likes white guys.
Yeah.
She found him so attractive. So he finally came in, and it was a cold read, and he just blew me away. And I didn't say anything. I took about 3 weeks to call people because I don't like them to know right away.
Right.
And I had to go through, so many headshots, but I knew that Jack was Carmine.
The one.
Yeah, he looked exactly like the
fine.
character.
You
He was
picked-
blonde hair, blue-eyed, the same height, 5'11", muscular
wow.
build. When he walked in, I thought, this is the character that I wrote. Let's see if he can act.
And so this is going to be a series.
It is a series, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And we are about 75% of the way finished with the pilot, so we're almost done.
Good.
So when you think about a home for Mob Mentality, where do you see yourself?
Definitely.
Let's manifest where you want to go. Like you wrote the
definitely.
screen, you got it in production, you have pilot, you have trailers. Where do you want to go?
I definitely think that Netflix or Amazon, Hulu, Tidal would be a home. It's going to be streaming.
All of
I
it.
think.
All
Streaming.
of it. All of it.
Now,
YouTube,
of course, if I
everybody.
could get it on HBO, I'd be
That'd be a
elated.
All of
blessing.
it.
All of it.
Showtime,
Just,
but I think
just claim
it's-
all of it.
Yeah.
I am going to get it on HBO.
I am going to
get it on Showtime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You have
all
to
of
speak
it.
it into existence.
That's a
Any
great thing.
dream actors from the mob stuff that you love? Who would be your dream mafioso stuff?
I mean, I have a dream cast, I have to be honest with you, but if I could have someone that I don't have now, of course, if I could ever have Robert De Niro,
I
Al
was just going to say
Pacino.
Robert De Niro.
He's the
He's like the number one.
You know he
And he likes black women.
Yes, he do.
I do know.
He has kids now.
Yes,
So, yeah.
Miss Grace.
One of my favorite mob, because I don't really look at a lot of mob movies or whatever. I like the Untouchables. Have you ever seen Untouchables?
I actually haven't.
You
Check
should
out the
see
Untouchables.
I will.
It's definitely a great movie.
I will watch that.
So
Untouchables is
you're-
awesome, and Robert De Niro's in that.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
So you're a woman that wear many faces.
I do.
What's your favorite?
Writing, screenwriting.
I would say that
Yeah,
too. since that's
creating
what you're into.
stories and creating worlds is a lot of fun, and I think it's something I do really, really well.
So what else you have lined up besides your movie writing and your series? What else you got lined up for us for the world to see?
Well, I mean, I'm also a talent manager, so
Okay.
we're launching my casting agency and my talent management agency very soon.
that's
So we're really
nice.
excited about that. It's called Brave Artists.
Brave artist?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I want to be
Thank
down
you.
with that. I want to be represented by Brave
All right, I'm going to
Yes.
sign you guys up.
Yeah, no problem. I want to read something that I read in your thing. So it says, this is my character's world, I just live in it.
Yes.
Where did you get that from?
That's mine. So what that means is, as a writer, as a screenwriter, many times people are very critical of what I write. And what I try to explain to them is that when you're creating a world, you have to be really true to it. And you have to embrace the good, bad, and the ugly. For example, on my show, Mob Mentality, there are some racial slurs that you hear. Well, I've created a mob show.
Right.
It takes place on Staten Island, and it's full of Italian mobsters. I can guarantee you they'll be making some racial slurs about different groups.
And as if we do in our community too. It's
Right,
like
exactly.
Everyone does.
You
Everyone
have
does
to.
it.
What that quote means is, if you're going to be a screenwriter, embrace the world that you're writing about and write everything that belongs in it.
And not just this, that, that, and skip this and skip
Exactly.
that.
I have to show you the whole world, the good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, that's the perfect writer. Yeah.
Thank you.
So Mob Mentality, you can check out the trailer, Loaded Films.
Actually, you can check out the trailer to Mob Mentality by going to mobmentality.tv.
Lock and Loaded Films.
LockedandLoadedFilms.com.
How did you come up with that?
So, when you hear locked and loaded, it usually means you're ready to fire a gun.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Clint Eastwood made that very clear.
In the
Shoot all in the
bedroom,
face.
all that good stuff.
Lock and loaded
Lock
facial.
and loaded, yeah. You love a facial. Look at you. At least she's shiny now.
Martin Podolsky.
It's Mario Badusky.
Sorry.
So actually, for me, Locked and Loaded has a different meaning. So the logo for Locked and Loaded is a gun case, and inside the gun case is a bunch of scripts that I've written. So what I'm saying is I'm ready with my scripts.
That's what's up.
I have about 10 shows that I'm working.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, have you ever thought about doing reality?
I have. I have a few ideas for reality shows.
Oh, good.
I do.
We do too.
So, being a woman with, like I said, that wear many hats, what are the things that you can tell someone that kind of wants to follow in the path from behind you or, in your path? What advice would you give to a young lady that's watching this right now and wants to live her dreams as a screenwriter or producer?
Not just a young lady, but anyone.
Anyone,
right.
Yeah.
I would say go do it. I kind of gave up everything, my corporate day job where I was doing very well, to chase my dream of being a producer and screenwriter. And I think you have to take that first step. And you have to believe in yourself. In the words of Rumi, surround yourself with people that fan your flames.
Exactly.
And people that are telling you what you can't do because of their own insecurities, run. Just say your house is on fire and get away from them.
Exactly.
So surround yourself with positive people.
That's great advice.
Well, there you have it, guys.
Great advice from Isis.
Isis,
Thank
Djata.
you for joining us.
Absolutely, it was
Yes.
We'd love to
tell
have you
them your
come back.
Instagram, if they want to reach out to you for everything that you do, where to find you and stuff.
Sure, absolutely. So we are on Instagram at Mob Mentality, the series. Also at ISIS.TV, at Locked and Loaded Films. You can find us also on the web, www.mobmentality.tv. And you can go to our website, lockedandloadedfilms.com.
Yeah.
One thing you want to manifest for 2019 before we leave out of here, and then we're getting out of here.
The manifestations for 2019, my main one is to finish producing Mob Mentality, and we're almost done. We have about 5 days left. And to release the pilot to the world for free, of course.
Yes, and send us our invitation to
So you definitely got to have a launch
red carpet event.
Yes, got to have all of that.
so we can come help you celebrate.
I want to give
and come back so we can introduce it.
Absolutely.
And bring the cast and the fine-ass white boy here,
Okay, I will.
All
And
that good stuff.
one of my biggest goals is to bring the next great American mob show to the people that love mob shows.
And
Nice.
God bless you doing it, sis.
Yes,
And thank you
we
for
God
dealing with
keep
all
you.
our
Thank you for
sugary
having me.
foolery.
Yes.
There you have it.
A great show with Isis.
Djata.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for guys for watching.